Game on, as they say in darts. Courtyard Liffey Celtics in green up against Singleton SuperValu Brunell in their away strip of navy. And fantastic to see that for Courtyard Liffey Celtics, 16-year-old Circa Tiernan you see on the ball right now, worthy of a start. Absolutely incredible. Circa had a big part to play in the under-16 championships and a 7th place finish for the Irish team. And it's just wonderful to see. She's in there with Christine Varell, Erin Bracken, Alva O'Connor and Megan Hoffman. That's the starting 5 for Courtyard Liffey Celtics. For Singleton SuperValu Brunell, Megan O'Leary, Danielle O'Leary, Alex Macheta, another upcoming youngster, Amy Waters on the ball, and the big Canadian, Kaylee Fitzpatrick. And Danielle O'Leary had time to back away from contention, pick her spot. 3-0 lead now for Brunel. Just on the minute mark that went in. That was Erin Bracken for Courtyard Liffey Celtics, and Megan O'Leary on the charge with Danielle. Danielle spins inside, plays a great pass to Amy Waters, who picks out Maketa. Good move early on. Sharp passing. Good to see that kind of crisp passing there. Here's Circa Tiernan. Celtics really trying to spread the floor and create that space for Hoffman to drive into, and that's exactly what happened. 3-2. Now the score, 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. Macheta inside to Fitzpatrick, sorry. And Megan Hoffman and Jorge Juste, the head coach for Courtyard Liffey Celtics, just making sure they're singing off the same hymn sheet. As Kaylee Fitzpatrick misses the first from the line, she will go again. And it's going to be Alva O'Connor and Megan Hoffman looking to box out. And just as well, Hoffman picks up the rebound there on Amy Waters. Gets quickly down court through Bracken. This is Christine Varell, the American point guard for Courtyard Liffey Celtics. 3-point attempt is just short from Circa Tiernan. Alva O'Connor in there fighting for the offensive rebound. It's with Megan O'Leary, who plays Amy Waters. Will look to finish herself. Goes high, but does finish well. And this is a contest I can tell you I had been looking forward to. Two teams who made the playoffs last year and have had one or two disappointing results already this year, so will want to affirm themselves as top 4 hopefuls. And that's in from Circa Tiernan, I think. Sorry, there was just in a blind spot for me there, would you believe? And Varell finishes, and that one does count after 3 minutes of action here at the arena. Instant response from Singleton SuperValu Brunell. Just keeping that single basket cushion for themselves. Erin Bracken. It's back to Varell, bounced inside to Hoffman. Tiernan and Bracken, the two 3-point options. But it actually went to Hoffman, who'll have to hit the gas to get back. Just in time to get handed the ball by Megan O'Leary, but Megan O'Leary was on a shot to nothing there. Here's Varell, steadies. Inside to Hoffman. That's good work from Megan Hoffman in the face of Amy Waters. Tiernan under pressure here. Macheta and O'Leary combined to make life very difficult for the young Kildare woman. Here's Macheta to Megan O'Leary. Back to Macheta. Had eyes on the basket. Over the shoulder pass from O'Leary in the reverse from Amy Waters. Another good basket for Singleton SuperValu Brunell. Amy Waters almost like throwing the ball over her shoulder for good luck there. And there's midway through the first. It's been a good opening. High tempo. Megan O'Leary checks out to get a break. In for her is Aoife Deneen. And there's a difference between quick transition and rushed transition. That one didn't go the right way for Singleton SuperValu Brunell. They look to be playing the 2-1-2 zone. Here's Varel for Tiernan. Happy to try the backdoor cut. Alva O'Connor all the way over 4 seconds on the shot clock. More than enough time for Erin Bracken to make that one count. And give Courtyard Liffey Celtics the lead. Christine Burrell now. Orla Connolly in close attention. Megan tussling with Kaylee Fitzpatrick, who does enough to force the travel. Megan says there was contact on the arm. Referee says play on through Aoife Deneen. This is Danielle O'Leary, captain last year. Keeping Varel on the back foot. Spinning around again for Waters from the top of the key. Good basket, sides are level. Two well-matched sides with a good mix. Brunel are a good, edgy bunch of players, and anyone who has to make a trip to Leixlip on a Saturday night is always assured of a physical contact. That's a superb three-pointer. Catch and release style from Sorcha Tiernan. The top scorer in the last game with 21 points was Claire Melia, 16 years of age. Her Ireland teammate Sorcha Tiernan on defence there on Orla Connolly. And here's Aoife Deneen. Varel feeds Tiernan. Comfortable in the shooting guard position, but didn't have much support there and did get caught in possession. And it's Aoife Deneen who capitalises. This time she gets through with Alva O'Connor. Erin Bracken with the left-handed finish. Good start to this game. There's just 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Amy Waters, Danielle O'Leary. Plenty of attention up front. Waters can't go deep with Alva O'Connor in there. This time we'll go mid-range, and Kilpatrick with the miss. Burrell swings it to Bracken. This is Tiernan for three. Danielle nearly Brought the ref into play there. Waters inside. That's her first opportunity to really drive there. She's been picking up most of her possession around 15 feet out. And this system with 2 seconds in the shot clock is causing problems for Brunell. The trick is not to hit the actual shot clock itself, which Amy Waters did just manage. And Tiernan and Alva O'Connor are out for Courtyard Liffey Celtics, and checking in is Fiona Fitzsimons and Suzanne Maguire. Susan Maguire heads for the baseline and is in possession here. Takes the screen from Hoffman. And a nice trick from Danielle O'Leary, giving it the spirit fingers as well as the guard attempt there, and it seems to have come off on this occasion. And here she advances up court, but her centre's behind her. And she picks up a trip to the line from Fiona Fitzsimons. 1:09 to go in this first quarter. Good take from Fitzsimons to feed Maguire, who's already looking up. She spots the run over the top of Varel, picks her out excellently. Has to be reversed back. Missed there, good rebound from Kaylee Fitzpatrick. Here's Aoife Deneen. Plenty of attention there, both Bracken and Hoffman. Hoffman resets. I have it in my head Megan Hoffman's Canadian. Is there any chance I'm right? Anyway, let's just call them the two North Americans doing battle, because Kaylee Fitzpatrick is Canadian. 34 seconds to go in the half. One possession game. Maguire for Hoffman. Bracken through the back door, finds Fitzsimons for deep two. Fairly chucked it up there. Here's Rebecca Lyle. There's 15 seconds left in the quarter. Danielle O'Leary. Orla Connolly back to O'Leary. Good take inside from Kilpatrick, but both Hoffman and Maguire in there. Miss. The shot clock is about to go, and if it doesn't, the quarter will, and it does. So the end of Q1 here of the Women's Premier League. Good tight opening. Great to see. Means you're more likely to stick around, aren't you? Courtyard Liffey Celtics 16. Singleton SuperValu Brunell 13. Game on as they say in the darts. I think one of the things that Kieran O'Leary would have been discussing in this game is the efficient use of Kelly Fitzpatrick. Getting her in parts of the court where her size can be of more effective use. And Megan O'Leary's had a break, allowing Orla Connolly to take her breather. That's Megan Howe in for Courtyard Liffey Celtics. Fiona Fitzsimons to Hoffman. O'Leary. No room to manoeuvre for Aoife Deneen. It's turned over to Suzanne Maguire. Gets yourself through the traffic and feeds Hoffman for a deep two. And it's good. And that's Liffey Celtics out to 20 points and a lead of 7 over Singleton SuperValu Brunell with 8.5 minutes to go to the half. In the corners, Rebecca Lyle, Fitzpatrick. And a couple of shooting opportunities. It emerges for Aoife Deneen. Brunell right back in this again. Lead is back to 4 now. As Susan Maguire looks to settle Celtics. And gets one in to Anya O'Connor. Talk about a player you want coming in off the bench. Megan O'Leary. Plays it out for Rebecca Lyle. Plenty of bounce on that pass into Amy Waters, who is doing well at the top of the key. Brings it back to a one possession game. 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go in this second quarter. Circa Tiernan with Megan Howe coming around the corner, and Fiona Fitzsimons looking for options. It's back with Howe. The shot clock will keep going until Brunell get possession, as they do. Cut inside from Megan O'Leary. Opportunity missed. But she did well with the pass fake, and a good outlet there from Suzanne Maguire to Sorcha Tiernan, inside to Anya O'Connor. Back to Tiernan. Maguire's the option. And that one drops to bring Liffey Celtics back out. 24-20 the lead now. 5:29 to go in the second quarter. Good tracking there from Courtyard Liffey Celtics. Looks like they're just playing man-to-man defense. Double substitution, 33 and 35 back in for Courtyard Liffey Celtics is Alva O'Connor and Aaron Bracken. Waters is trying to maneuver the ball free, but needed to pump the legs to do it. Sorcha Tiernan. So the two O'Connors are on the floor for Courtyard Liffey Celtics, and this is Anya and this is Suzanne Maguire. Player who always looks to take the right option, Sorcha Tiernan. Unfortunate turnover there for the youngster. Amy Murphy, another international from the summer. Amy was with the under 18s, if I'm not mistaken, who had their turn in Eastern Europe. 4:47 to go. Courtyard Liffey Celtics call the timeout with a 24-20 lead over Singleton SuperValu Brunell. Just to give you a quick update from GCD Swords Thunder, final score there. Thunder 91, DCU 56. Troubles continue for DCU Saints. Still without a win. Dan Nelms with 29 points for GCD Swords Thunder. Dan, of course, a former college teammate of Steph Curry. Still precious little to separate these sides. And Brunell are certainly looking to apply pressure on Sorcha Tiernan whenever they can. Maguire Switched that from the left hand to the right hand and switched up from a shot to a pass. And there looks to be a significant degree of discomfort for Kaylee Fitzpatrick. Certainly looks likely she won't play a further part in this game. But what can they do without her? Danielle O'Leary for Gemma O'Mahony, who I think will pick up a lot of game time in the absence of Fitzpatrick. Easily taken down by Anya O'Connor. Little bit scrappy there between Megan O'Leary and Circuit Tiernan. 3:26 to go in this second quarter. O'Leary gets past Bracken, just in time to feed Amy Murphy. Maguire with the rebound. Inside to Hoffman. And Celtics are aggrieved. They couldn't make that one stick. And it looks like an ankle or a calf on the left leg of Kaylee Fitzpatrick that has her in a bit of discomfort. Brunell call the timeout. 24-22 to Courtyard Liffey Celtics. And Kieran O'Leary had a simple message for Brunell. 3 words: spread the floor. That was the big one. Reckons they're clogging up the lane. But the press is doing well for Brunell. Tiernan with a nice mid-air fake. Hits the 2. That's just lovely from Tiernan. And that's Courtyard Liffey Celtics onto team fouls now for the 2 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in this quarter. And 2 from 2 from Amy Waters. Plonked in there by Christine Varell, that 3-pointer. Varel just about claims it. Tiernan. Megan O'Leary with a rebound into the breadbasket. Finds Waters. Here's Amy Murphy back to Waters. Nice move, resulting in a 2-pointer for Gemma O'Mahony. And Celtics just can't shake off these Brunell girls in any way, shape or form. Here's Erin Bracken. Finds Anya O'Connor. Anya drives it on, frees it up for Circa Tiernan, but Megan and Danielle O'Leary were quick to get in there. And this is another O'Leary combo. Spread the floor. That's what your coach said. Here's Amy Waters. And that's exactly why. Just a point between the sides now, with 50 seconds left in this second quarter. Hoffman, O'Connor, Tiernan, 2 for company. Varel inside to O'Connor. Hoffman's on the move. Bracken, 4 seconds on the shot clock. It's going to have to go up from somebody. It'll have to be Tiernan. A buzzer beater as sweet as you like. 32 plays 28. There's 22 seconds left in this half. Puts up the runner. Does Gemma O'Mahony. .15 seconds to go. And there's a timeout for Courtyard Liffey Celtics. And Coach Kieran O'Connor is okay with the defence he's seen so far, but it's not enough. And he's admitted that Circa Tiernan will punish you in that if that opportunity arises. Varel here with 3 seconds left. Last shot of the half goes to Erin Bracken. But O'Leary will be happy there that another possession didn't result in another basket for Courtyard Liffey Celtics. However, it is the Kildare side with a 32-28 lead at halftime. Join us in 10 minutes for the second half. Sure, we'll go for the third quarter. So there's been little more than the 4-point margin you currently see between these two sides. And what's been a good game of basketball so far. Amy Waters finds Aoife Deneen outside, but it wasn't enough to get a basket. Maguire to Bracken. She's inside the 3-point line. Outside it is Christine Varel, who makes her second 3-pointer to extend that lead again. And disappointing for Singleton SuperValu Brunell that the big Canadian Kaylee Fitzpatrick is still on the ground with her left leg iced up and elevated. Does make chasing the game that a little bit more difficult. Here's Erin Bracken to Suzanne Maguire. Trying to make it happen inside. Hoffman's at the elbow. It's back to Bracken. Varel might just look for a reprise and indeed gets it on the buzzer. That one counts as a 2-pointer, 37-28. And Kieran O'Leary is going to call a timeout at the next available opportunity. Surely you'd have to say that whatever he has to say will be much the same as what he said in the last timeout of the second quarter in terms of getting out to these shooters. O'Leary to Lyle. O'Leary inside to Waters, trying to take on Megan Hoffman. Danielle O'Leary. Rebound well claimed by Lyle. She'll have to go a long way to get it under control though, and by the time she gets there, Christine Varel wants a piece of it. Here's Amy Waters to Megan O'Leary. 4 on the shot clock. Goes all the way herself. And a foul is called on Christine Varel, and that timeout that O'Leary called for will precede the free throw attempt from Megan O'Leary. So O'Leary didn't really have to do much in that timeout as it turned out. His players had already gotten the message, having given up 5 points to no score. Here's Lyle again for Danielle O'Leary. That's a third personal foul for Aaron Bracken. Waters really driving hard today. Hasn't had much of a break out there either. New player on court for Singleton SuperValu Brunell is Ciara O'Sullivan. Good scramble on offense by Danielle O'Leary. Hoffman's in the wars today. There's 6:52 left in the third. Christine Varell looks to find Maguire, has to go instead to Alva O'Connor inside. Hoffman inside, well worked basket on the weak side for Courtyard Liffey Celtics, and it gives them a 10-point lead now with 6:23 to go. These two teams are great to watch in their own way. Courtyard Liffey Celtics really do like to bundle it about. Singleton SuperValu Brunell are just constantly hurtling. It's amazing. Here's Danielle O'Leary at the line. And a welcome 2 from Brunell's captain. Here's Varell to Bracken. There's good mix in this Celtics team. Varell still moving, pops up somewhere else. Inside to the reverse attempt for Suzanne Maguire. Means Celtics' lead of 10 points is now restored. Suzanne Maguire, part of the Ireland 3x3 team, which reached the quarterfinals at the European Olympics in Baku back in June. Recently, the game tape from their quarterfinal defeat to Russia was made available. I was talking to one of the team earlier on, and it was incredible actually looking at the game. Even though this particular player played in that game, they were like, I'd forgotten, you know, it was almost like she still believed that Ireland could come back in that game against the team that went on to the final. Very highly fancied Russia side. And Ireland did ever so well against them. And I don't mean in that moral defeat kind of way either. They just competed well against a very, very good team. That's all I mean. 5:24 left in the third. Courtyard Liffey Celtics 41, Singleton SuperValu Brunell 31. And that lead is just starting to creep out for Celtics now. 43-31 they currently lead. Brunel are that kind of team who could just say, sure, come on there, and we come from 11 points down and win a game. Whether or not they can do it in this game remains to be seen. It is Celtics in control, it's fair to say. And into the passing lane comes Megan O'Leary. Superb finish. And a welcome one too. Brings the deficit back down to single digits. Varel under pressure from Aoife Deneen. Hoffman under pressure from Amy Waters. Suzanne Maguire under pressure from Danielle O'Leary with Aoife Deneen for good measure. There's 4 seconds on the shot clock. This would be a major win, or it could be a major score. And those are the fine margins of basketball. Maguire with the goods. I think that's the third or fourth on the buzzer three from Courtyard Liffey Celtics. And when you consider that the other side of the coin is a shot clock violation and a happy coach and a determined team, it's just part of the wonderful dynamic aspect of scoring in general in basketball. 46 plays 34 now. However, the one thing that Suzanne Maguire also has in addition to that is three personal fouls. There's 3.5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Maguire was just waiting for that pass to reveal itself to Aaron Bracken, and that is what happened. Possession green. Bracken. Another player on 3 fouls. Circa Tiernan to Maguire. And Amy Waters, just like she's got her hand caught in the cookie jar there for the reaching foul on Suzanne Maguire. 3:27 to go. And it's a long way from home for Singleton SuperValu Brunell, so whatever bit of encouragement they can take from the bench, they should absolutely use. Here's Ireland international Amy Murphy. Good score for her. Maguire. Inside to Anya O'Connor. Circa Tiernan. Bounces to Maguire. No look pass to Anya O'Connor. And that's another great pass to Suzanne Maguire, but it needed the finish from Anya. Nice piece of quality there in this game. Team fouls for Courtyard Liffey Celtics are on 5, Brunel on 4. But it was Fiona Fitzsimons who picked up a second personal there. $10 points the difference. Bracken comes to collect, allowing Anya O'Connor to take up her position. That one, I think Amy Murphy knew that was always going to be short. Here's Anya O'Connor to Suzanne Maguire. 2:09 to go in the third. Here's O'Connor. That look of rigid determination in her face. Makes a move around the back and frees up space for Sorcha Tiernan to hit the 2 and take Courtyard Liffey. It's a 3 actually, my apologies, Sorcha. That takes your tally, or your team's tally, to 51 points through the half century. Courtyard Liffey Celtics, a 13-point lead with 1:42 to go in the third quarter. Danielle O'Leary just about finding Megan. Here's Amy Murphy. In the corner is Ciara O'Sullivan. It's back with Celtics. Minute and a half to go to the break. Bounce pass to Anya O'Connor. Unfortunate miss there after a laser pointed pass inside. Megan O'Leary has it for Brunell. I thought Horda Huste was going to jump out onto the court there for that one. Here's Waters on O'Connor. Spins around with the right hand. Good finish, Amy Waters. When you consider the fact that Brunell's import is cheering on her team with an ice pack on her left leg, when you consider the timing of some of the shots, those big threes from Courtyard Liffey Celtics, you would think that Brunell would be done and dusted and out of the game at this point. Now, 11-point lead is not inconsiderable. But Brunell don't look or feel like they're out of this game. And in a potentially incendiary situation, Ciara O'Leary puts on the charm offensive at the last minute. .43 seconds to go to the quarter. Courtyard Liffey Celtics 51, Singleton SuperValu Brunell 40. Amy Murphy and Danielle O'Leary in the backcourt. Sorcha Tiernan in waiting. Doesn't put up too much of trouble. Is waiting for it to get to this part of the proceedings. What can she do? What can Danielle O'Leary do? She gave Tiernan the runner on there, but she couldn't make the three-pointer count. And that's a good pass to Chloe Mullins. Sorry, to Megan Howe. Whoopa, protestation requiring a warning. .22 seconds left. Waters reduces the gap to 10. There's 10 seconds left in this quarter. Tiernan makes it into the half court. 4 seconds left. Amy Murphy's defense really strong here. Will there be chance for this shot? There'll be space, but not a chance. Good defense there from Amy Murphy. Worth a basket to her side, as it turned out. Meaning that with 10 minutes of basketball left to play, it's Courtyard Liffey Celtics 51, Singleton SuperValu Brunell 41, the Women's Premier League. Foul called on Ciara Sullivan for Brunell. And that's an and one play from Megan Hoffman. Good way for her team to start the fourth. Here's Tiernan. And Murphy has been absolutely assigned to Tiernan here. But that's pretty much a exact same basket that Maguire went for before the buzzer beater to the fourth quarter. And the lead is now out to 15 points for Courtyard Liffey Celtics. Amy Murphy's three coming back to Maguire to feed Hoffman. It was ambitious from Hoffman to try and get it inside to Megan Howe. And Megan O'Leary sends Megan Hoffman flying. Hoffman bounces back up off the parquet floor here. Murphy gives this one away. Just trying to get back on Sarah Tiernan, who missed that one. But it's okay, Anya O'Connor's around to clean up. Good score from Megan Howe, comes around the corner and hits that one for two. And Courtyard Liffey Celtics are pulling away now. And another fast break opportunity for Tiernan. She missed the last one, hit the brakes just in time on this one. But found it just a little bit tough to readjust. And it's Brunell calling the timeout now. To trail 58-41, 8:20 left. To anyone who's watching this game from Cork, could be keeping an eye out on matters in Neptune Stadium in the Basketball Ireland Men's Division 1. It looks like Neptune just lost out, up a point with 30 seconds to go, and they lose 94-92 to Keen SuperValu Killorglin. Returning to the action of the National Basketball Arena. 8 minutes to go. And Celtics have just been stretching out this lead like I'd be stretching out a medium t-shirt. Amy Waters, though, makes it 58-43. Here's Suzanne Maguire calling Tiernan fourth, looking to give her that protection and taking the ball back and earning herself a trip to the charity stripe. super hands. Unfortunate miss from Singleton SuperValu Brunell. That would have been a nice zippy way to get things done. Aoife Deneen with the miss. As is, they trail 60-43. That's a good three there for Danielle O'Leary. Bit of a Steph Curry. I think she knew it was going in and started giving out about something whilst the ball was in midair. Well, she might well be unhappy. She's doing her darndest in her team trail by 14 with 7 minutes to go. (62-46). Anya O'Connor with the basket. Good reply from Singleton SuperValu Brunell. Amy Waters with the chance of a three-point play. Hoffman springs into action. Feeds Maguire. Maguire settles it down, waits for the play to emerge. Gets the protection from Anya O'Connor. Finds Megan Hoffman. It's back into O'Connor. She'll have to retreat back for Hoffman. So 6:44 to go now. Here's Deneen. Head fake from Rebecca Lyle. Waters to Deneen inside. Did very well to get essentially under Suzanne Maguire. Travel called. 14 points between the sides. Alva O'Connell and Christine Varell ready to come back in. Sister replacing sister, and Susan Maguire taking a seat as well. Here's Varell. Amy Waters pulls it down and gets it to Danielle as quickly as possible. Six minutes to go. Here's Amy Waters. Outside, found Rebecca Lyle just in time for two. 12 points between the sides, 6 minutes remaining. Brunell at the half century. Tiernan under pressure, back around to Varell. She has time. Maybe she needed more. Danielle O'Leary. Tucks the ball under her arm. Foul called on number 32. Megan Howe, who will be replaced by number 35, Erin Bracken. Erin was on 3 fouls, but should be safe enough in the 4th. Big block there by Alva O'Connor on Alex Macheda, who's back into the game for the first time in a while. Rebecca Lyle. And Brunell have done well from the from the free throw line, I should say, today. Tiernan inside to Hoffman. Alva on the move. Just a miscontrol there by Hoffman allows Brunell, and that's a stop with a chance to make it a single-digit deficit game. What can Lyle do? Well, if the pass comes off, that's all that matters. 15 seconds left in the shot clock. And now we have a timeout called by Courtyard Liffey Celtics. You would have to assume, with the gap down to just 8 points now. All right, 8 points. There we go. Five seconds in the shot clock. Here's Alva O'Connor. Stops the run from Singleton, SuperValu Brunell. And Amy Waters just couldn't get her fingertips on that one. 4 minutes left. It was Celtics that called the timeout, but Brunell were really trying to press home their advantage. The call from Kieran O'Leary was to do to Celtics what DCU Mercy had done to them in a fourth quarter collapse, I think 2 weeks ago. Great offensive rebounding by Alva O'Connor, setting up Christine Varell for three. Good rebound, Amy Waters. Back for Danielle O'Leary, over the top to Aoife Deneen. Back to Amy Waters, finds Macheda. Here's Waters, 17 seconds on the shot clock. Cuts inside. And that's Courtyard Liffey Celtics on team fouls. 3 personal fouls for Alva O'Connor. Megan O'Leary coming in for Alex Macheta. One last tilt at this one. And really the free throw percentages have been just so good in this game. Alva O'Connor, the Celtics player who stopped the run. Megan Hoffman. Conceding. Here's Bracken to O'Connor, back to Varell. Bracken for three. It's back with Hoffman. She'll recycle. Look happy to soak up some of the 14 seconds they have available to them, but they'll need to engineer something soon. And a trip to the free throw line will be just fine. Thank you very much. Rebound, the call from Kieran O'Leary. Waters and Lyle will be the two with the shot at this. (65-56) now. Waters will drive. O'Leary will think about it. It's back with Waters. There's a lot going through Amy Waters now. And wouldn't you just love a picture of what just happened there? I'm not sure about the foul, but just the fact that you had Waters standing tall with 3 Celtics players in on top of her. And that's a 4th personal for Suzanne Maguire. Both teams are on team fouls. And Celtics have 2 players on the floor on 4 fouls. Alva O'Connor and, well, taking a look at the board there, and all right, well, let's not just go on the board just for the minute. No, we will. Suzanne Maguire's out of the game. The board does not lie. Okay. On your Connors, enable replacement, of course. And this is the closest we've seen them in a while, with 2:50 to go and 7 points between the sides. Here's O'Leary. And here's Christine Varel. Hoffman. There's plenty of bites still left in this game. Ball's turned over. There's 2.5 minutes left. 7 points between them. Megan O'Leary. Similar pace for Megan O'Leary from what we saw from Emer Morsheen in the last game. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Waters inside. 2 players there for company. Means that she can't get the ball back out. So it's Christine Varel who takes over and finds Anya O'Connor. Wants to find Varel, waits to find Varel, and she has her. 13 seconds on the shot clock. It's inside to Bracken, thinks about the backdoor cut, but it's back to Varel, to Hoffman, inside to Alva O'Connor. Hands on it from Rebecca Lyle, ball turned over. Here's Danielle O'Leary. We're now under the 2-minute mark. Still 7 points between the sides. The spin move is good. But it is a little bit now or never for Singleton, SuperValu Brunell. Alva O'Connor's out. Circa Tiernan's in. 65-58 the score. And could we be talking about a 2-possession game? Game on, 1:40 to go. Danielle O'Leary, again, superb free throw shooting, and it has had an effect on this game. We don't know whether it'll affect the final result, but it certainly made things interesting with 90 seconds remaining. Circa Tiernan can't get past Aoife Deneen. And here's Tiernan again. Timely basket for Courtyard Liffey Celtics. Looks like we'll have a timeout before Ross gets too excited. And it's Brunel who've called it. They trail by 7 with 1:24 to go. And Brunell just refused to miss right now. 5 points between the sides. 75 seconds remaining. We've seen comebacks and tight games already this evening between Neptune and Killorglin, and indeed the game between UCD Marion and Killester in the Men's Premier League has gone to overtime, and that's another stop. And you don't think Megan Hoffman's having much luck with the referees this evening. 67-62. O'Leary pulls up, Macheta drives on. And that last touch to green hand. Not like Kermit the Frog style stuff, but you know what I'm trying to say. Danielle O'Leary, 56 seconds on the final game. She looks to take it on herself. It's in and out. Anya O'Connor breaks. I think Amy Waters had to give up the foul there. We're off down the other end of the court. Yeah, and Amy Waters moves to 4 personal fouls. Celtics trying to close out a game that they've led for a very, very long time. And 2 from 2 is a big help there. It's back out to 7 points. 7 points now. 50 seconds remaining. And somebody's going to have to step up for a big one. Will it be Megan O'Leary? She'll try and kick it. And for an undersized team, Brunell have been doing a huge amount of work on the offensive boards. But when you're desperate and when you're chasing a lead, you have to stop the clock. And Ross mentions for the 12th time today the high standard of free throw shooting we've seen today means that Anya O'Connor's 2 from 2 has kept Brunell at bay. 30 seconds to go. Megan O'Leary to Danielle, who chased long and hard to get to her own one. Amy Waters with a deep 2. These shots aren't going in, and that is not how to win a game of basketball. Tiernan had just enough on that pass to find Anya O'Connor. There's only 10 seconds left now. Here's Varel. She knows what the story is with the clock. Last shot of the game has already taken place because Christine Varel is happy to stick that one under your arm. It could have happened, it didn't happen. It doesn't mean it wasn't an entertaining game. Final score here in the Women's Premier League. Game 5 of Pink Weekend. Thank you so much for joining us for the 5 games we've streamed to you live today. There's 3 more tomorrow. But for now, Courtyard Liffey Celtics 69, Singleton SuperValu Brunell 62. Thanks for watching, folks.